Hey, it's Patrick. I'm back with another tech tip. As you can see, today's tech tip is a little bit different. We are talking about Harley Davidson's alphabet soup. That's all those letters that go with the models of each bike, which sometimes can get really, really long. Now, we're not going to get into the minutia of what every single one of those is going to be because that would take forever. But we are going to give you the basics so you can kind of tell what is what. In the second argument, we're going to stay with pretty modern bikes. Let's say Evo and up. These nomenclatures go way back to the beginning of Harley Davidson. And before you start arguing with me in the comments, even though I love to do that, I will tell you this is taken directly from Harley Davidson, so it is from the horse's mouth. Let's start with the letter F. Simply, F connotates any model that is powered by a big twin engine. Currently, the big twin engine out of newer or later model bikes would be a Milwaukee 8. The one right here is obviously a twin cam Dyna. So anything with the letter F is going to be a big twin. So not a Sportster, not an XG. This is an F model, is a big twin. On to the next, FL. So an FL is a touring or softail model with a 16-inch front wheel. Right here we have the classic Fat Boy, of course. It is a softail. He has the FL style front end and that very classic Fat Boy 16-inch solid wheel. This could obviously be typical bagger models. Any of them that have the 16-inch front wheel would be an FL. Now, what is an FLH? An FLH is a touring or softail model with a fork-mounted fairing or windshield. Obviously, that would be something like this Ultra right here, but also something with a fork-mounted windshield like a Heritage would also bring in that FLH nomenclature. Now, what about a Road Glide? A Road Glide with its fixed fairing is an FLTR. So not necessarily a member of the FLH family, it is the FLTR. So for instance, a Road Glide would be an FLTRX. Now we're getting into the weeds a little bit, where a Street Glide would be an FLHX. That starts to add on the letters down the road, but you get the basics. Next up, FXD models. That would be a Dyna. Again, bunch of different submodels here, but the basis for this is an FXD would be a Dyna. FXST. Now we're on to softail models. This is your very classic softail standard model behind me. Harley defines this as a softail with a 19 or 21-inch front wheel. Remember, those softail models with the 16-inch front wheels were FLs. Hey, look, it's a Harley without a gas-powered engines. What would that be? And that is a live wire. Now, again, that is kind of up for debate, whether a live wire is really a Harley Davidson or not. But this would be LW. For live wire, makes a lot of sense. Anything LW is going to be live wire. Keeping on with the non-traditional Harleys, so to speak, R models. Something like the Nightster or the Pan American or the Sportster S is going to begin with an R. I believe the Nightster is like an R975. I think there's a R975S. I'm pretty sure that's right. Anywho, the Revolution-powered motors from Harley Davidson, all of those models are going to start with an R. Jumping to the tail end of the line, so to speak, SE. If you see SE in something, this isn't going to be at the front like an FL or anything like that. But if you see SE at towards the end of the designation, that is going to mean you're looking at a CVO model. There are real highfalutin models there. Of course, that SE stands for Screaming Eagle. Jumping back a little bit to non-traditional Harley Davidsons, the first liquid-cooled Harley Davidson, I believe, and that would be V-Rods. V-Rods are VRSC. Don't see many of those anymore, but the V-Rods are VRSC. Again, with a little bit of recent Harley history, XG models are the street models. There was a Street 500, a Street 750. These start with XG. Last but certainly not least, the XLs, the Sportsters. My opinion, the greatest Harley Davidson ever made is a Sportster, and that would be the XL. There is Mr. Sportster himself, Rusty Butcher, doing it on that flat track style Sportster. Hope you learned a little bit of something. Maybe things are less confusing when it comes to those Harley Davidson models.